Like every other shonen anime out there, Jujutsu Kaisen has its very own power system that allows its jujutsu sorcerers to do what they, and only they, can do. In a world that is plagued by dangerous and malevolent beings that they dub curses, jujutsu sorcerers need to be just as powerful and just as clever as they are in order to beat them. How do they do this? By harnessing the very same cursed energy that makes up curses and using it to create their own cursed techniques. But what is cursed energy and where does it come from? How are jujutsu sorcerers able to use cursed techniques? And just how exactly are cursed spirits born? In this video, we explain the basis of Jujutsu Kaisen's cursed power system, and how jujutsu sorcerers draw straight from the same cursed energy that creates cursed spirits in order to combat them. Welcome to Cosplay-FTW, your #1 source for the latest lowdown on anime and manga news, updates, and analyses. Sit back, relax, and before we get into this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell, and let's get into it. At its very core, cursed energy comes from negative thoughts and emotions generated by humanity. Basically, emotions such as sadness, anger, or fear produce cursed energy, which is then stored in the individual. So in essence, anyone who's ever felt negative emotions holds some amount of cursed energy within them. This cursed energy can flow out of humans and can build up by itself. When this cursed energy builds up and is allowed to grow to a certain level, cursed spirits, or simply curses, are born. They are manifestations of cursed energy and are made up entirely of it. Curses tend to haunt normal humans and pose a certain danger depending on how powerful they are, though they are invisible to anyone without any strong cursed energy. Generally, the stronger the negative emotions associated with the curse, the stronger the curse itself. Curses tend to gather in areas associated with a lot of negative emotions, such as schools or hospitals. Curses can also be born from humanity's collective fear of something. An example would be Gojo or Mahito. Gojo appears to be a manifestation of humanity's fear of natural disasters, such as volcanic eruptions, while Mahito is the manifestation of humanity's collective fear and hatred of each other. Because the negative emotions that created them are so plentiful and so strong, Gojo and Mahito as cursed spirits are themselves some of the strongest curses in existence. This allows them to have far greater cursed energy than any other curse and gives them more powerful abilities as well, such as their own cursed techniques and even their own innate domain. Some curses, Gojo and Mahito included, are also able to gain some form of intelligence based on how powerful they are, such as the Roppongi curse being smart enough to use a child as a hostage when faced off against a much more powerful opponent. Others, such as the Flyheads, are too weak to even be categorized and tend to flock together and attack any random human they see. Because curses come in various different power levels, jujutsu sorcerers use a categorization system to gauge how much of a danger they pose to humanity. Low 4th grade curses tend to pose little to no threat and can be dealt with easily, while 2nd to 1st grade curses present some trouble to sorcerers, not of a high enough level. Special grade curses, which are ranked above 1st grade, are their own special category, characterized by curses way above the power level of others, who not only possess intelligence on par with the humans, but have an immense amount of cursed energy, and are able to use powerful cursed techniques, an example being Mahito's group of curses and Mahito himself. So how do jujutsu sorcerers combat the threat of these cursed spirits? While it is true that everyone has cursed energy, not everyone is able to use it. Only humans with a certain level of cursed energy are able to see curses, and even then, simply being able to see them isn't enough. A person needs to be able to harness and use their cursed energy to their advantage in order to become a jujutsu sorcerer. In essence, a jujutsu sorcerer is one who is able to turn their cursed energy into unique skills and spells, collectively called jujutsu. In order to do this, jujutsu sorcerers must control the flow of cursed energy within themselves and channel that very same cursed energy into their very own cursed techniques. Basically, in the same way cursed spirits are able to use their cursed energy, jujutsu sorcerers are able to do the same with their own cursed energy, by regulating its flow and stopping it from leaking out of their own bodies. Jujutsu sorcerers are able to manifest their cursed energy as raw energy, such as when Itadori Yuji uses his own raw cursed energy to strengthen his physical attacks. But most sorcerers can hone this cursed energy to create their own cursed techniques. Cursed techniques are any number of unique skills or techniques that allow jujutsu sorcerers to bring about a certain effect. Essentially, they are specialized skills and powers unique to each sorcerer that allow them to exercise curses more effectively. An example would be Kugisaki Nobara's straw doll technique, that allows her to use her hammer and nails as weapons and manipulate her opponents using her straw dolls as effigies. Another would be Fujiguro Megumi's Ten Shadow technique, that allows him to summon up 10 Shikigami to serve him. Yet another example would be Nanami Kento's ratio technique, that allows him to create a weak spot on any part of his opponent's body, at the ratio point of 7-3. Think of cursed techniques as each sorcerer's special move, that sets them apart from other sorcerers and gives them the advantage in battles. While some cursed techniques appear to have been developed by the sorcerer themselves, some sorcerers are born with this unique ability which cannot be copied by anyone else but them. Others have their techniques passed along down their bloodline, such as the Zenin family and the Kamo family. Additionally, sorcerers are able to use an advanced technique called domain expansion that creates a unique space and environment that traps their opponent within and amplifies the user's techniques while inside it. Any attack made by the sorcerer within this created space is guaranteed to hit. It is a powerful technique that could turn the tides of any battle when deployed at the right time. An example would be Gojo Satoru's Unlimited Void, which paralyzes its victims by making them receive limitless information, allowing them to see and feel everything and nothing at once. Another example would be Ryumen Sukuna's Malevolent Shrine, which increases the area of effect of its user's guaranteed hit. Other than cursed techniques, Jujutsu sorcerers are also able to use cursed tools and cursed corpses. Cursed tools are weapons that have been imbued with cursed energy and are thus made more powerful than they normally would be. This allows the weapons to be used in combat against cursed spirits, since only cursed energy or cursed techniques are able to defeat curses, and even allows people without plenty of cursed energy to stand on even ground with those who have large amounts of cursed energy. Take, for example, Maki Zenin. Because of her lack of innate cursed energy, Maki is unable to see cursed spirits without her glasses and has no innate cursed technique. However, she is able to use cursed tools such as her spear in order to fight curses and earn her renown as a jujutsu sorcerer even without much cursed energy. Cursed corpses, on the other hand, are inanimate objects that have been imbued with a curse, which allows them to gain sentience and some level of intelligence. Sometimes called puppets, cursed corpses are usually used by jujutsu sorcerers, who can create and command them at will. An example of this is Panda, who was created by Yaga Masamichi. However, unlike most cursed corpses which are made from non-living objects, Panda is a rare example of a cursed corpse made from a living being, in this case a panda. In place of a human soul or heart, cursed corpses are given a core, or 3 cores in Panda's case, in order to function, acting as their soul or heart. Cursed corpses are only one among many techniques used by jujutsu sorcerers to battle curses. Cursed techniques can also be made stronger by enforcing certain restrictions or incurring more risk to the user. Because cursed energy comes from negative emotions, the stronger the emotions, the stronger the cursed energy. By deliberately drawing more risk to themselves, thus generating more negative energy, jujutsu sorcerers are able to increase their cursed energy and by extension make their attacks stronger. This can be seen when Jogu Satoru willingly divulged the secrets to his technique to Jogu, thereby putting himself at more risk of attack, and thus making his techniques more effective. Self-imposed restrictions and limitations can also make one's technique stronger, such as when Nanami Kento's cursed energy gets stronger after he enters overtime. By giving up something of greater or equal value, a technique is strengthened to reflect that same value. So to summarize, cursed energy is a seemingly limitless source that exists around everyone and is born from negative emotions. When enough of this cursed energy is gathered, it creates cursed spirits who are manifestations of humanity's negativity, and whose strength is determined by the strength of the cursed energy it came from. Jujutsu sorcerers are humans with large amounts of cursed energy who are able to see and fight cursed spirits. Using skills and abilities unique to them, jujutsu sorcerers learn to harness and control their cursed energy in order to create and develop cursed techniques to better combat cursed spirits. And that is essentially Jujutsu Kaisen's cursed power system in a nutshell. And we hoped this helped you gain a better understanding of this very intriguing power system. We can't wait to see this system at work when pushed to its very limits as the series goes on, because we've only scratched the surface. Let us know your thoughts and anything we might have missed. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more videos like these. We'll see you in the next one.
Okay, so I've seen a couple other people on TikTok order these Haikyuu mystery boxes where you tell them your favorite team and give them your shirt size. So I ordered one a couple weeks ago and it just came in the mail, so I'm going to show you what I got. I was like way too excited when I got it and forgot to film, but first up are these pins. these Gojo and Akashi pins. Next I got this really cute Karasuno lanyard. I already attached this to another keychain, but I got this really cute Akashi keychain as well. This is probably my favorite thing I got, honestly. It's just this Akashi plush, the same picture on each side, but it's like super soft. Okay, I take it back. This is probably my favorite thing I got. It's a body pillow cover, and then on the other side is Akashi. So that's all the stuff I got in the mystery box. If you're looking for like cute haiku merch that you might not be able to find like anywhere, I would definitely recommend ordering one of these boxes. I'll put the website that I ordered it from in the comments.